Oi, oi, YouTubers. Welcome back for another video. And we've got planes, helicopters, everything going over us today, which makes it even more challenging. And this wind is brutal. How are you getting on with this wind? It's horrendous, but at least the sun's out and it's nice and warm. Anyway, got a little video for you today on tyre dressings. We've got some Juicy Details products. Thanks, Jay. Juicy J. We've got some pre-wash, which is going to be used to clean the tyres, and we've also got some gloss tyre. There we go. Decided to put a spray nozzle on the gloss tyre because it makes it much easier to manage spraying into the microfiber. It's a little bit runny, so some of these products you can get in a gel and a cream. This one's a little bit more liquid and will spray quite nicely into your microfiber, into your brush, whatever you got. We've got a little Chemical Guys pad brush. I've also got an SGCB little brush. I'm going to show you why this is going to be so key to applying this tyre dressing. But you know the drill. I'm not going to tell you this until the end of the video, so you have to stay and watch. So let's get over to the Blue Peril. If you haven't seen the Blue Peril series yet, there's a series on my YouTube channel on a playlist about the Blue Peril, about restoring this from really, really poor condition into a sellable, beautiful, glossy looking car for someone who's probably just started their driving experiences. Anyway, let's head over to the car and get stuck in. So let's get a bit closer. Let's see what we're working with on this tyre wall. So as you can see, a little bit of staining, a little bit of cracking on here. So anything we can do to enhance this and make it look a bit newer is going to be a huge, huge improvement, and going to help me to sell this car. So let's get in and start the process. So you only need a garden hose. If you haven't got a pressure washer at home, you can quite happily use a garden hose. So a nice little rinse of the face. Apply some pre-wash. A little bit on the brush. And I always try and work in a clockwork fashion. So from 12 o'clock all the way through till 6 o'clock. And as you can see, the colour of the foam has that little bit of a murkiness to it, so we know that this tyre has a little bit of contamination on it. Working my way back round. Now these pad brushes are very good, super stiff, built for this sort of job. It's not ridiculously foamy, but it doesn't always have to be. It's a nice dilution. Now what I always do is just always apply a second coat. Just to check the suds. There we go, we're getting a bit more activation. Make sure you get inside these areas. Be sure not to obviously scratch your alloys. Be very mindful when you're working these edges. Working around. And when you're an extra special professional, you'll get out, you'll move the car forward, you'll rotate it so that this bit becomes the top bit, and then you can work around again. Obviously, because the air at the bottom compresses the tyre, it's very hard to get into these situations, so moving the car forward will make a huge difference to that result. A good rinse. And then we're ready to dry. So I have these used to be my drying towels when I first started on detailing. These are from Halfords. They are a drying towel and they are fantastic. They've been downgraded to the alloys now, so you don't end up wasting any of your cloths. I'll just use this to get in here, just to dry the wheels off. Get rid of this. The last thing I want on these freshly painted alloys. Thanks a lot to Will Works in Maidenhead for supplying the goods when it comes to the refurbs. The owner will be ecstatic when they see the quality of the work. Let's give this a little rub and just check. Nice. So now let's move on to the tyre dressing. And obviously we have our favourite of the day, which is the gloss tyre. So using the SGCB UK hard brush with the gloss tyre, we're just going to spray a little bit of product in there, a little bit on the tyre, making sure we don't get any overspray. That's going to allow us to just work that in. As these tyres are textured, the great thing you're going to get is with a brush is better accuracy in getting into those little areas. It's going to get in to all the texture and create a great finish. A little bit more. Now let me know down in the comment sections, what's your favourite tyre dressing? What do you like to use? Do you prefer them naked? Do you prefer them dressed? Or do you prefer a cream, a gel? Do you like using a microfiber? Do you like using a desiccated applicator? There's so many ways and so many tips and tricks into really getting good, high-end, world-class professional results with so many good products out there. And if you're in the trade, what do you think about costing? Where does it factor in? Do you charge the clients for these extra coatings and extra dressings? Does it come out of your expenses? Or do you factor that all into your business? That's what we want to know. So as you can see, gloss tyre gives you an amazing, amazing glossy finish and makes that wheel look absolutely brand spanking new. Allowing that to dry as if you're going around the car, you could do all four wheels and come back, and then obviously just using the same cloth, you could just give that a little bit of a buff. If you prefer your texture to be a little bit softer, just wipe that off, just wipe the excess off. The reason why we do this is because we don't want, when the driver's driving on a motorway or in any sort of faster experiences, that the dressing doesn't sling all up the nicely looking, fresh, cleaned car. So there you go guys, very quick, very simple. Juicy Details pre-wash and Juicy Details gloss tyre. Available on the website right now, and always check out because Juicy's always got some offers and deals going on the certain events. So keep your eyes peeled and follow him on Instagram if you haven't seen him already. So, what's my thoughts? Well, very quick, very easy. It's not rocket science. Gloss tyre for me is a great product, smells nice as well, much easier to apply with it because it's a liquid. It travels a lot easier around the car, around the tyre, sorry. And also, when it comes to the older cars, older vehicles, or older tyres, for example, a little bit of gloss has its place on those vehicles, because for me, when you've got supercars or high performance cars, I always tend to find to dress them up and finish them off nicely, have that OEM finish looks fantastic. But on cars that are older, tired, worn out, a little bit of gloss just to get that just like new finish again is, for me, something that those cars look better with. So let me know down in the comment sections what you like, and also don't forget to click up here to hit that bell icon. There's also tons of new playlists coming up. This is going to be a part of the Juicy Details playlist. Jay's been lovely and supportive over the last 6 to 9 months over sending me products to review, and I've really enjoyed it. And obviously, as you can see on the back, the merch, the Juicy Details logo is on there. These aren't paid videos, these aren't paid sponsorships. This is all because I love the brand. So let me know what you think down in the comment section. As always, I'll see you down there, and hopefully have a lovely, lovely day.